These characters are all recycled. I was doing the Jeremiah Love draft. Arizona Cardinals picked him, NFL draft, and as a running back, and I mentioned James Conner, also a running back for the Cardinals in that video. Uh, a few things I noticed while making that is I looked at James Conner. I put Fames. I looked at James Conner's birthday. First, he's got the Chris Brown birthday, which is interesting. And then his birthday is right around the corner. This character doesn't pop up for no reason, right? It's like when I catch these patterns and I look down here, I see his full name is James Earl Conner. And, there was a big Pittsburgh connection in there, which reminds me of something else as well. He was on the Pittsburgh Steelers and he played college for the Pittsburgh Panthers also. But when I think of James Earl, I think of James Earl Jones. And remember, James Earl Jones couldn't look any more like he's related to Steph Curry, right? Look at his eyes and everything. He looks like identical to Steph Curry. Let me pull up Steph Curry right now. I've brought that up before. Here's Steph Curry. Look at Steph Curry. Look at how identical, and I've brought it up before, but look at how identical Steph Curry looks to James Earl Jones. You see that? And back to James Conner. So then it makes me think James Conner is more related somehow, right? Notice how James Conner, look, he had 30 on his jersey right here. Well, that picture ain't going to pop up, but look at back over here. Look at 30 on his jersey there with the Steelers. I don't know what number he wears now. But look, he's got 30 on his jersey, and now he's age 30 currently. Steph Curry wears 30 on his jersey. Right? So, and Curry, C, the third letter of the alphabet as well. 30 is like 3. Isn't that interesting? Right. Look at James Earl Jones' son here, too. James Earl Jones right here. But his son's name is Flynn Earl Jones. You see that? All right. Look how it says people also search for. So all these characters are going to be connected somehow. Look at these. There's Michael Jordan connections here. Cecilia Hart right there. I don't know if that's like a wife of one of the characters, a mother. I don't know. But you see James Earl Jones, Robert Earl Jones, whoever that is. I'm sure they're probably related. But Cecilia Hart, her birthday is 2 days after Michael Jordan's. She's born in 48. Michael Jordan's birthday is the 48th day of the year. Even look at Robert Earl Jones, 2-3 birthday. That's 23 like Michael Jordan. Even James Earl Jones was born 1 year after 1930. Look, actually like 17 days after 1930 ended, something like that. So that's another 30. He's got that famous January 17 birthday. And I think that's Dwayne Wade's birthday, another basketball connection. Oh, and his name's James, like LeBron James. And LeBron James was born in the same hospital as Steph Curry. This stuff is so scripted. And LeBron's got that 23. Isn't that wild? Like James Earl Jones. You see that? Look at him looking like Steph Curry. Big time. if you look at some of these movies, there may be some connections there as well. Maybe something with the Lion King. King like LeBron James. You see that? Lion King, LeBron King James, right? Born in the same hospital as Steph Curry. So it's interesting, right? It's interesting. James Earl Jones children.
Showing pictures that
Flynn.
match.
Jones is kind of like James as well. Even LeBron has a relationship with James Jones. This guy. Looks like they played in Cleveland together, I believe. You see that? A lot of connections here, right? So, again, this all popped up when I was doing the Jeremiah Love draft pick for the Arizona Cardinals. And I'm like, wow. Even Pittsburgh there has that color similar to the Golden State Warriors. So, Steph Curry. So, yeah, Steph Curry, James Earl Jones looking identical around the eye area. I mean, even the face, man. Right? And again, that's Dwayne Wade's birthday as well. 117. I'm not saying they look the same, but you get that basketball connection. He's born in 82, Dwayne Wade. So is Flynn Earl Jones, James Earl Jones' son, born in 82. Right? Interesting. Interesting. He was born June 22nd. Basketball equals 22. Uh, Born in June. Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make that quick video. I had this tab up for a while, and I'm about to shut off my PC. I usually just leave it on all the time. Um, but I left these tabs up there, and I wanted to get this video in before shutting it down. And look, he looks like James Conner's got 6 on his jersey with the Cardinals. So that's that 6 month, that number 6 we were just talking about as well. So very interesting. These are recycled characters, and it's amazing how James Earl Jones looks so much like Steph Curry. Curry's got the C like Connor also. Okay, I'll see you next time.